Hey, so I just wanted to pop in really quick and show some love to anyone that is in a marriage, long-term dating someone, or maybe you're an employer and you've hired someone with a disability. I just want to share a thank you from my heart that people like you exist and you deserve to be recognized. I am someone that suffers psychiatric disability, and it makes dating hard, it makes finding work hard, it makes everything harder. So I just want to say thank you to those of you that have the compassion and patience to deal with someone that you have to literally care for. It's just not easy. I don't know anybody that willingly wants to take on the responsibility of taking care of a grown adult, especially if you've raised your own kids already. And I just don't think it's fair to even ask anyone to do that for me. I don't think it's fair to expect another grown person to care for you as a grown, this is why dating is so hard for me, because I don't have the confidence. I don't. And I don't know how to get the confidence. I don't know what to do for myself to feel better about myself. And I know that all of us deserve love here, and that the right person I won't be too much for. The right person I won't be too much for. But it just makes me feel like I don't deserve happiness, or I don't deserve a relationship, or that I'm never gonna have one because of these problems. No, but I don't even want to take care of, I can't even handle and deal with me. How am I gonna expect someone else to? This is a legitimate question I have. I need some tissue. This is a legitimate question that I have. How do I find the confidence to date and feel like I have value to bring? How do you approach another grown person and ask them to take care of you? That's not even a balanced relationship. The power dynamics, it's not okay. It's not okay. I don't even want anybody to do that for me. The power dynamic is not okay. That's not okay. But how do I date with the issues that I have? How do I work with the issues that I have? I just need answers. I need answers. And it just seems like there are none. Who wants to be friends with somebody that's always sad? Or that just can't, you invite this person somewhere and they fucking can't go because they're always broke, and then you always have to pay. I don't want to be that person anymore. I'm tired. And I know that my friends, they don't mind, but I mind. Do I just stay in the house? Do I just always decline dates? Do I just become a hermit? I cannot keep living like this. I cannot. And I I don't think people understand how hard this is unless someone like me vocalizes it, because there's so much pretending. And I'm tired of pretending. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm so tired of pretending. And I'm tired of being in pain every day. I'm just tired. It's an everyday thing that I don't get a break from. And I'm just always worried about my future and where I'm gonna end up and what's gonna happen for somebody like me. I'm always thinking about it. Work, friendships, relationships, all of this is made impossible because of a fucking brain issue. Thank you for listening. Thank you for caring. Thank you for your comments. I know it might feel like you're not helping by just liking my video or by just leaving a fucking compassionate comment. It does help. It matters, and it helps me. It has helped me get to this point, believe it or not. Me being vulnerable online helps me first before it helps anybody else. It helps me first. I want to be surrounded by authentic people, by people that don't want to pretend, people that want to be open, people that want connection. That's who I want to be around. Nobody wants to date anyone that can't get their life together. I don't think I know anybody, including myself, that wants to date somebody that just cannot find stability. That's a liability. Nobody. I don't know how people with my issues find mates. I don't know how they find fulfilling relationships, stable relationships. I don't know how they find these earth angels. People that date people that have like disabilities, or just differently abled people. I don't even know what the fucking politically correct term is anymore, y'all. Please forgive me. I'm trying to say something here and I'm not able to communicate it properly. But what I'm trying to say is I have a lot of gratitude to people who take on people that require more care. I will say it that way. Than the average person. And I'm just in a really, 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 really bad place emotionally. I am just terrified. I'm literally terrified every day. And I try my best to hold on to the fact that I don't know the future. I don't know how things are going to turn out for me. I know what the odds are. Still don't know what's going to happen for me, though. So if you're someone that's married to or dating someone with a physical disability, or something that makes you have to have more emotional labor. I commend you. I really do. Because, I don't know, I don't even want to deal with myself. Does that make sense? I can't even deal with me. So how am I expecting anybody else to deal with me? So this is why when I say don't know how I'm gonna make it in this life, I really don't. The type of limitations that I have, like how do people with disabilities find work? Like stable work. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Because if I don't figure it out, the alternative is be homeless. And I don't want to be over 40 years old homeless. I don't want to be homeless, period. But if I don't figure this financial shit out, that's what it's gonna be. Cause ain't nobody helping nobody out here. Nobody's helping nobody. You have to pay your own bills. You have to work to pay your own rent. There is no help for nobody here. So I don't figure out how to get a job that can fucking accommodate my disabilities. That is going to be the issue for me. Because what's the alternative? Homelessness, that's the alternative. If there's another alternative, let me know. I mean, you could always do something illegal, right? But then now your ass is in jail. Any job I've ever had or found that like I could do without accommodation, it's never consistent. It's never consistent work. So yes, there are jobs out here that I can do, that I have done. It's not consistent work. Creating my own job, that poses issues too. You need money to make money, right? Can I make some money first? So, I'm feeling very, very hopeless, and I don't want to feel like this. I don't. But after what happened to me today, I don't know how people are getting along during this pandemic. I know a lot of people have come up, made more money than they've ever made. I know some people, who are now homeless. So again, this game is dicey. It's dicey and it's shitty. I just feel like I can never catch up. I'll get some savings, right? A little bit of something for me to put towards something to elevate myself. And then something will happen. Savings cleared out now. Starting back from ground zero. Took me years to even get that. So this is why when people try to talk about savings or start a business or do this, I'm just like, do you know how long it even takes the average person to save anything? To do anything extra? How long that takes? So this is why I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to be hopeless. I don't want to feel like how I do, but this is the reality. And I don't see so many people talking about that reality. How are people making their ends meet? How? Like, please inform me, because I'm someone that needs to know this. If I could just go get a traditional career, like I would have had one by now. I tried. multiple careers, multiple trainings, went to college, got a degree. Like, you can't do nothing when you have a psychiatric limitation, psychological limitations that prevent you from holding full-time work that requires you to do 50 jobs. Most careers, you're doing 50 jobs. You're not just doing one job. You gotta know how to multitask. You gotta know how to read through things carefully, without error. You have to learn how to do this shit. Like, having a career is not some simple, easy thing. And so, I gotta be on this hamster wheel until I find something that's gonna be stable for me. I'm in a busy hallway right now, but it's just like there's nothing for me to do at this point besides keep trying, like I have been. People are very, very compassionate, but I'm tired of people's help also. I just would like to be self-sufficient, for once. And I'm seeing why it's a struggle for people like me. I'm seeing why people end up committing suicide, why people end up homeless, why all of these things, because there's no support. There's no support. Do you think an employer is gonna hire somebody that can do the job or somebody that needs a whole bunch of accommodation to do the job? And I know what the politically correct thing to say is, but is that what's happening in the world? No, it's not. There is discrimination against people with limitations. And it's just like, nobody really cares. And so whenever I'm somewhere and I see someone that has a disability, has a job, or when I hear about people that have disabilities that have jobs, I'm like, who's hiring them? Where are they getting these jobs? Like, I need one. How do you even bring up the issue of your limitations to an employer? These are the things that I'm like struggling with, and I'm just like, when do you even tell your employer that you have psychiatric limitations or a disability, or do you even say it at all? I don't disclose that shit on my applications. I just don't. People are afraid. Why? I need a fucking job. It's hard enough. I'm not gonna take myself out of the running for a job. I'm not going to blacklist myself. That's just counterintuitive. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm doing 50 different things for money right now. 50. That alone is taxing. The not knowing and the constantly having to be in all these different types of places every single time you need money is something different every single time. That in itself is wreaking havoc on my mental health. I'm somewhere different every time. I work somewhere all the time is different work. Like, I can't mentally relax. It's triggering my anxiety. It's triggering my depression. It's triggering psychosis. It's triggering every fucking negative psychological thing that can be triggered is being triggered. I'm always looking for gigs. It's a never ending fucking process. And I'm mentally done. Drained. You can't give up because it's gonna be hopeless. So everybody wants to put up this front that they have their shit all together. Like, and I'm not that one. I'm sick of it. I don't want you to think I have my shit together. I don't. Because I don't. So you hear of anything, a job that might be good for somebody with a psychiatric limitation, I am here. I'm kind, I'm a nice person. I just can't, there are certain things I cannot process tons of information at once. I don't want to go into, specifics on what my issues are, but it has to be simple work. It cannot be anything overly complicated. It absolutely cannot be. In any fucking career you come by, shit is complicated. Shit is a lot. When I read these job descriptions, I'd be like, some of these job descriptions look like dissertations. Some of these, so I'm just like, okay, so I'm supposed to be, I'm responsible for all this. I can't, it's not a thing of I don't want to. I can't. I've been hired for places and jobs and then lose the job within 2 weeks because I can't do the job. I'm gonna try my best to work for myself. I am trying my best to work for myself, right? That's the solution, but until then, it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle. And it's part of why running a business, if it's not something that I inherently get joy from, I can't do. Because running a business, your mind never gets to stop. There's no end. It doesn't end. It's 24/7 every day. It's a baby that you have to take care of every day. So I'm praying that my cuddle therapy business, I'm praying that I can get that, together and bringing in at least a part-time income, at least. Because if I can at least bring in a part-time income with cuddle therapy, then I can just find any basic old part-time job. But until then, I have to. Okay, I'm gonna go. Didn't make any money today. Completely got dressed and wasted transportation money for nothing. But that's life. You all be well as you possibly can be. And